Hello everyone, Shadefire here, and welcome back to Let's Play Aliens vs. Predator 2, Primal Hunt. This is episode 10, and it might be the final episode, as I get the impression that the Xenomorph campaign here is especially short. So, last time we had to play peekaboo with the Predators in order to catch the ancient Predator unaware, and snuggle into his chest to be carried into the future where we have now emerged within the pods, and our objective is just to escape. So, that really doesn't seem like something that will take that long, unless there are some really shitty rooms, but we are now a Predalien. Sorry, the word was escaping me for a second. I was trying to say, like, Xenopred. And that doesn't really change how we play Xenomorph very much. You know, it's really not that different of a form in this game. We need to figure out where we need to go. Right. That's how I died last time, too. Except last time I did it on purpose, and here I didn't. Okay, so I think we need to go this way instead of up. Nope, never mind. This particular grate we cannot smash, but the one right before it that looked identical we could. God damn it. We go up here, and then I guess we go up here? Yes. Ooh. We haven't seen a room like this. This is some kind of, like, flora testing room. Why? Why are there 4 sentry guns in this room? Were they expecting the plants to rise up and kill them? I think this is where I need to go, but, like, I don't really know how to deal with this situation, because we're landing directly in a crossfire. I guess I can stick to the ceiling, since they are all under little ledges. Where do I want to go, though? Well, I mean, there's a vent there. Thought maybe that might be a power cable right there, but it doesn't seem to be connected to anything. Can I shut off the sentries, maybe? No, can't break the glass. I'm just like, I'm trying to think if maybe I can get a, you know, I can get a whack on them, but the problem is all of them are directly facing each other, so if I try to take out one, all the other ones will activate. I think. They're not active right now, so I don't know if they're actually going to target me if I go down here. Yeah, so as soon as I cross a certain threshold, they become active. However, I get the feeling I might actually be able to just go down here and not set them off. Well, I was wrong, but I bet if I'm quick enough I can get in there, assuming that's actually a vent I can break. It wasn't really clear if I could do that or not. No, I can't. But there is the sentry gun. Okay, so I need to shut it off from there. However, there's an electrical hazard, which means that I can't. So I think we need to shut off the power first, then we need to backtrack and shut off the sentries. So the power cable goes that way. I don't know if I can fit under that gap. They also take, like, 2 seconds to activate, so I'm gonna try just dropping down and immediately sliding under that gap as soon as they stop aiming at me. Has there ever been a playable Xenomorph that let you spit acid? I feel like the only possible chance of that would have been the Colonial Marines multiplayer. Okay, the activation spot for that one is really finicky. Alright, well, I'm leaving myself in a very bad position if I need to get in a fight, because I have, like, no health left. Also, I like how that is apparently stealthy, smashing those panels. Oh, he fucking saw me. Also, I don't think I can break these sentries when they're in the... Okay, also didn't think those guys could fit in here. See, I don't know why that can shoot me there, but, like, not here. Even the sentry behavior seems very inconsistent. Like, I can't tell what is keeping those two active. That's cool. The thing came down on my screen, but he didn't do the head bite. He was just swinging at air. I can see that this is going to be a slog, even if it's short. Also, the sentries can't aim backwards, so that makes it easier to walk past. Can I just do that? Makes that problem a little easier to deal with. Yeah, there's like a big delay on the head bite. Well, that didn't go great, but at least it killed them. Okay, how do we shut this generator off? Not really seeing a switch or anything. These have Xenomorph blood in them, don't they? What? It didn't kill me, it didn't even damage me as far as I can tell, but it also didn't do the thing I wanted it to do. There's nothing back here, and I can't seem to damage the generator, so... Ugh, the way you just drop when you do that. Seriously? Seriously? This extremely slow fan killed me? I have to remember that I can use the tail to stun them. It's pretty much a free kill when there's only one guy. Okay, where the hell do I go in this room? Oh, I didn't even realize I could hold this as well. There's a door. Weirdly, that also blows up this one. I mean, did that work? Was that enough? Or did that do anything? It's really hard to tell if I've accomplished anything here. I like that we have a unique jump sound. What? Yeah, like, if I jump straight up like that, I can't go forwards. You just drop. Alright. And I'm hitting a little ceiling ledge. Oh my god, why is it so hard to get up there now? Okay, so... this fan does not seem to be like, interactable or anything. It's also not attached to anything. It's just floating there, but it looks like a vent I should have to go into. Oh. Maybe it's one of these? No. These aren't anything. They look important. They look smashable. Not that. What about this tunnel? No. There's smoke coming out of that one. Well, I'm not seeing anything, so maybe... Oh, what about this? Again, the fact that it says flow access on it seems important, but I think it's just a texture. Ooh. It's kind of weird. That does not look like a door that actually opens. I mean, I guess I can go back and see if the power is off. The sentries are still going to be on. So I gotta... Ugh. I was holding shift that time, too. I was hoping to, you know, stick to the ceiling. But instead, I just jumped straight up and then fell. Alright, there we go. Managed to stick to the ceiling. So now we have to go all the way back and find out whether that panel is still going to insta-kill me. I wish they were a little more liberal about the usage of the objectives, because those objectives very rarely update, even when you run into an obstacle like this. Yeah, no, so that is still active. So what the fuck do we need to do to shut off this generator? Because nothing looks important on it. You know, it doesn't look like there's anything I can smash. Now, that almost looked like something I could get through. So there's nothing behind this at all. There's nothing on top of it. Yeah, like the only thing I'm seeing is that fan. They give you so little to work with, and then... I should have been looking down. Still, they give you so little to work with, and it's like, well, just try everything, and eventually you'll stumble upon it. It's like when I was looking for that computer. It's a good thing they don't have actual grenades. Hold on, let me just awkwardly fucking climb every single wall to try to get it out of this vent. Fucking hell. Man, I am really not getting very much health back from that. Okay, well, we made it to a similar looking room. Maybe there's something we can break in here. Okay, nothing back there. I still feel like that fan was like a shitty red herring, because it's obviously there's a tunnel behind it. They're like, you can't get in there. It'll just kill you if you try. So I can't break that. And these things also look like I should be able to break them. And they at least make a sound when I smash them. Alright, this is just getting more and more elaborate just to destroy the sentry guns.
We need fire team support at Bio 2.
Got it. We're on our way. We're falling back to Bio 2. Victor's team's got the relic locked in.
About time. I was getting tired.
Alright. Find the artifact and return it to the Hive. Now, I guess we're smart enough to figure out that we probably want that back so they can't use it for its intended purpose. Because if we take it back to the Hive, then we can just throw it in a hole somewhere. In fact, I don't know why they didn't do that before the Predators came. Okay, we can drop down there. We can also... Oh, this is where we came in. It'd be nice if we at least got the opportunity for stealth, like, once. I feel like they just want me to rush at everybody in here, which we're not actually tough enough to do. The Predalien is not that much more durable than a regular Xenomorph. At least not when we're playing as them. Oop.
Target acquired.
I'm not sure that's actually giving me health back. Hey, friend. How's it going? So we do need to get to that communications room again.
Danger.
That is a synthetic with a minigun. I don't think we've seen an enemy with a minigun yet. Watch. He's immediately gonna know I'm here, even though he didn't see me. I was actually hoping he would walk out here at least.
Initiate combat. Impact. Damage.
Yeah, the stun doesn't work on synthetics. Alright. So there's 2 men down this hall. I need to get away from minigun guy before he comes around that corner. Doesn't give a shit. Doesn't get stunned at all. He just fucking unloads on your face. God, that lunge is so useless. Problem is I'm hitting the ceiling. I'm aiming too high. You have to, like, look down in order to actually hit them. Okay, I can't do anything about any of these doors. I'm gonna have to kill minigun guy by myself. Just gonna save here, whatever. We're never gonna get full health again. Okay. So, this is not the same plant room. There's a guy up top. With a rocket launcher, of course. Go ahead. Take a shot. Take the shot, motherfucker. I know if I leap up there, he's just gonna immediately fucking nail me out of the air.
Impact. Down.
Either that or he actually is programmed not to friendly fire himself. Oh, shit. You know, I'd love to get my health back and not have to do this entire thing on a single health bar. But that seems to be what they want me to do. Alright, he doesn't have great aim with that. And also, I thought he hadn't come out of the door yet when I saved. Okay, so I have to... To actually get my health back, I have to wait till the mandibles come up. That's not just for a head bite. God damn it.
Hostile detected.
I was pretty sure that smashing corpses gave you health back in the original. But here it seems like only head bites give you health back. Maybe that's a Predator thing. Yeah. Fucking goddamn Xenomorph. Blocking the way with his body. Wait, how did you clip through him?
Loss. Danger.
Well, I don't have a smarter way to do this. Is he just gonna stand there? What the fuck? So he shot me through the wall, because apparently the door frame doesn't actually count as, you know, a physical object that they can't shoot through. There was no way he had a way to see me there. Okay, I have to get here before the Xenomorph jumps through him. And what did that get for me? Is there a vent I can go? Yep. Okay, that's electrical. Okay, so I don't want to break that yet. It is making an obvious hum sound, but I don't see what the alternative is, because there doesn't seem to be anything else up here. This is just a dead end, so I don't know if I have to go up there later. I guess I just go down the other tunnel that the other guy came out of. No, this is back the way we came. Right, I came out, and then there was the guy up on the platform, so check upstairs. Okay, nothing up here. What about vents? Do we have any vents on the ceiling? Doesn't look like it. I don't think I can smash those things. There's not one up here either. Well, that means there has to be one around here somewhere. They really didn't want to make this, like, clear or obvious in any way where you're supposed to go. Just wander around, you'll figure it out eventually. I don't know, maybe I gotta go back to that sentry room, break something else. I think this is where we need to go, isn't it? Right here. We need to find a way to open it first. I'm trying to keep an eye on the ceiling to see if there's another way through. Okay, how did we actually get in here? Was it that door that I just tried to open? Did it close behind us? I'm trying to, like, backtrack, retrace my steps. Not to here. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that this part is really not great considering that we're in the pods, and that was my, to some degree, least favorite part of the main game, was having to go through the pods as basically every character, because they're very claustrophobic. Like, I like the design in here, you know, that it kind of has that retro-futuristic Weyland-Yutani style, but actually playing through it was not great. Is there really nowhere to go here? I'm so tempted to just hit E on everything, but of course we can't. That's just our leap button. Okay, so we have literally one way to go, and it kills me if I try to break it. So, what the fuck does that leave? Wait, hold on. Is this how we go back? Hold that thought I just had. Yes, this is how we go back. Though I'm going to be really disappointed if this is actually the answer, because they essentially went, oh yeah, we'll make it seem like you can just go forward. Like there's no reason to go back. But actually you need to go back to the sentry gun room. And these things are still fucking active. I'm curious if this situation has been resolved. It doesn't seem like there's anything in here of importance, except that grate there. What a cool room. What a absolutely lovely room. Fuck off. Oh yeah, there was nothing in here because this is just the fucking sentry controls. Which, it's also weird that they show you that, because I don't think we've actually disabled that electrical panel, have we? I think that might be a red herring mechanic, just to get you to follow the wire. Alright, I'm gonna check again if this is deactivated, and if it's not, then I'm just going to assume that those don't actually ever get shut off. But if that's the case, then what the fuck do we do in the room I'm in now, where there's another one of those? That seems like the only way forward. Because, I mean, the wire that we cut to disable the sentry guns was very obvious. So I assume if there was one to cut the power, it would also be pretty clearly labeled as shut off the power. See, I think that power cable we cut just turned off this one, specifically. Well, this is certainly going to be an episode. Very lackluster, anticlimactic final episode. So what am I missing? There's nothing here. The dirt does not hide any secrets. Yep, that was not confusing at all. I wonder if I can do it with my tail from a distance to not explode. Nope, because you specifically can only break it if you do the hands animation while you're looking at it, which is fucking dumb. Oh boy, is there even anything there? I'm kind of wishing I could just no-clip at this point. is there a panel in the floor? Because I made that mistake before of not looking down when I should have been looking down. It looks like no. There's nothing in this room at all. This room is completely fucking pointless. Like, there's nowhere to go. It doesn't lead anywhere, even for the people who live here. It's just a pointless big room to get shot in by some psycho with a rocket launcher. Well, I'm almost at the point where we're gonna have to look up a walkthrough because I don't know where to go. And I really don't want to just keep wandering the same loop that I've done like 15 times now. It is also possible that I need to look specifically at one of these panels to get my hands to come out. You know, it won't show up for any of the other ones, but then the one I need to actually open, it will. What happened to our ability to just smash down doors, by the way? Like, I thought the Xenomorphs were pretty good at doing that. This looks like the thing I should be able to smash to open the door. Alright, well, my patience has run out, so let's look it up and see what the stupid answer is. If I can actually find a walkthrough for this, which I'm not so sure I can. So, looking at a walkthrough, it turns out that the thing we need to destroy to shut off the electrified grates is back at the start of the fucking level in the first tunnel we took. If we went the opposite way, it would have led us to a room where we could actually do that. Which, I feel like we should not be able to leave that area until we had done that, instead of getting all the way here, and then it's like, oh, by the way, now you can't progress until you go back and do that. We gotta go all the way back to the morgue. Or at least the tunnel going above the morgue. And then go find that. And there might actually be some health there, because apparently there's a bunch of those beetles in that room. But yeah, that just seems like bad design. Oh, and these fucking sentries are still up. Do I still have my other save? The one before this one, where I was looking at the sentries? Nope, this is where I tried to punch the electrical grate. Yep. That is never not disorienting to me when you go up and fucking do like a 360 around the rim. I mean, basically I fucked myself by going past those sentries without shutting them off, because now I'm gonna take damage every time, and for whatever reason, they don't deactivate now. They've just, like, stopped deactivating. Alright, so save here. I just need to jump and stick to the ceiling like that. Which, at least now, we'll be able to shut them off once we shut off the electrified panel. Okay, so we need to go this way. Nope. So that doesn't go anywhere. This is where we came up, so this is where we need to go, apparently. Yeah, I didn't see the up last time. I just smashed that one down there. We can either go that way or this way. Oh, jeez. Okay, what's this? This is a room full of bugs. We can probably eat these for health. Nope. They do not seem to heal me. In fact, I think my health bar is getting very slightly smaller when I do that. I like that they're full of red blood, though. Alright, electrified duct control. Fuck that. I assume it's broken now. And then what's in this other room up here? Oh, this is a view on the one we need to go through. Just to show you that there's one of those ahead. Okay, so now we should be able to properly progress. Still gonna save, just in case I didn't do this right. Sentry guns are now disabled. Things are looking up for this Predalien, despite my health bar being very low. That's not looking up yet. So there's nothing in this room. Except these plants that look kind of like Xenomorph eggs. In fact, I'm pretty sure that they just reused the model and, like, cut the tops off. Change the texture a little bit. Like, yeah, we can make a plant out of that. That's being efficient. I wish I knew if sneaking was actually worth doing by holding caps lock. There hasn't really been a good opportunity to test that where they weren't already looking in my direction as I was coming at them. Okay, now we go down here. Just gotta get back to the big room. But yeah, like, it would be nice if they would give me the opportunity to sneak up on a few guys so I could at least try to restore my health. But they haven't really done that in more than one room. Yep. Trying to get in here. There we go. And now we can get up here. Into these cyber vents that look like they're covered in Doom textures. Okay, there's a synthetic coming after me. Like, he doesn't even have to turn around. He can already start shooting. He just snaps behind me. Oh, good, the second one with a minigun as well. No, that's good. Just give me lots of them. Fucking minigun. I also like that the minigun has 0 spin-up time for them. It just instantly starts firing. Boy, I certainly feel like a dangerous ultimate predator. I'm getting stuck on that goddamn ledge at the bottom there. There's no way I can kill him before he gets a shot on me. He's just, like, perfect. He's the perfect organism. Why do we need xenomorphs when we have androids? Why can't we just use them for our wars? Fucking Wayland Yutani. I can't believe they put 2 minigun synthetics here. Not even just like regular dudes that you could stun. Synthetics that are unstoppable. The only thing that stops them is if you run right up to them. Then they'll try to get away from you. See, because if you get a hit on them, then they start running away. Have I ever told you the definition of insanity? think the other one showed up late. I cannot believe the hitbox on this fucking jump. It should be a lot bigger than it is. Like, as long as I graze him, it should do damage, but it doesn't. Unless you directly hit them. It does not do damage. There's like 1 second that I can get in there and get a hit while he's turning around. But he doesn't always run away. Now I'm trying to get away from him. I can't even, like, leap up here. I want to get onto this thing right here without taking any damage. I don't think that's possible. Like, look, now I have a tiny sliver. If I take any damage, I'm basically just reloading at this point. Because I'm already at the brink of death. I wish this at least hurt them, even if it doesn't stun them, because it's my long-range attack. Are you having fun yet? What a good, enjoyable campaign they've made here. Look, we only have enough time to develop like a 1-hour campaign for the Xenomorph, so just drop in a bunch of miniguns. That'll be good enough. I can't get away from him. I can't kill him. Like, I might as well just start over the entire level at this point. Which I'm not doing. So, either we just never play this again, or I have to suffer until we get this... the one perfect chance where it actually works. Why did they make this so unfun? Like, did anyone playtest this? Was anyone like, yes, this is a good game, you should ship it like this? No, of course not. Expansions didn't get playtesting.
Damage. Impact. Known.
Because nobody gave a shit if they're bad, I'm saving.
Initiate combat.
Fuck that other guy. End of level? I guess? Or end of area. Weyland-Yutani debriefing the incident, Appendix M, Rykov's journals. I can't remember if we read this one already. Chekhov has taken 2 teams into Pod 5 in an attempt to locate the Predator and its prize. They may think they hunt us, but I intend to find them first. Recovering the artifact is only a secondary concern. It is the long-awaited taste of revenge that the Iron Bears hunt now. Alright, music has stopped. First time we've seen this tube texture. Alright, I'm gonna go maximum sneaky and try to stealth this guy. Of course there's a fucking sentry gun in the room. The first room you drop into, hey, here's a sentry gun. It's not even avoidable either. I think I just have to activate it and then fucking break it. And then that guy's gonna go, ah, and turn around and one-shot me. Yeah, pretty much like that, but slower than I expected. Okay. Apparently he's not coming to investigate. Are you kidding me? That didn't hit him? Did I miss with my fucking mouth while he was standing there, even though it did the red flash? Okay, that time I killed him, which is worse, because I don't get any health back for that. Hey, look, it's my best buddy. He's back. At least that guy doesn't have a fucking minigun. They're like, you know, the sniper synthetics were pretty bad in the main game, but what if minigun? The head bite is garbage. What a shitty fucking ability. How does it miss when it triggers? Because you have to be looking at a specific spot for it to trigger at all. But then they're like, I don't know about that. What if it misses anyway? Because his head is moving, because he's fucking dazed. So this time, we have a minigun guy that I have to go through. There is no way to avoid him. Because he's in the direct line of where I need to go. My only saving grace is that he doesn't fucking know I'm there immediately. But there's also a sentry gun in this room, for some reason. Okay, well, he knows I'm here in my save, so I have to wait until he walks away. I really blew it by taking any damage from anyone at the start of that level. Like, holy shit. I fucked myself for this entire thing. I thought we were doing bad as a human when Dunya was low health. Love getting stuck on these doors. There's no point in trying to sneak up on him. He's just gonna hear me. Okay, where's the sentry?
System lost.
This looks like a tasty morsel. Hey, look, you didn't miss for once. We have almost like a quarter of a health bar now. I was about to say, is that lore I can read? But it's just a bunch of medical tools. Okay, sentry gun ahead. Do we have an alternative path here? A vent or something? Looks like no. Looks like I'm just gonna have to rush the sentry gun. Okay, it's a ground sentry, which means it's probably gonna shoot me before I can do anything. Never mind. Apparently ground sentries are not very quick. Okay, we can go up there. Which is probably the right move. So I feel like the alternative is, hey, go over there and get shot. Okay, this is just the sneaky path. That's a sniper. I saw the big sniper rifle. I fell.
Hostile detected.
Yep. There's the railgun. The one-shot kill railgun.
Initiate combat.
What? Again, why is it they can shoot through walls to some degree? Like, I'm assuming that's just the way that hitboxes work in this game. How the fuck am I supposed to sneak up on this guy? To go like here, and then I have to drop down behind him. And hope that this guy doesn't turn around and immediately see me. Is that his patrol route? Seriously? Okay, good. So now I just have to get behind this guy. Drop down. Shred him. And then I gotta sneak up on the other one.
Incoming from hostile system.
Okay. Managed to do that with much less trouble. I can't tell if I'm going backwards now. I am going backwards. So we took those boys out. Can't go through there. Can't go through there. Is this anything? Okay, that opened a door. That opened this door. Oh boy. Gotta try sneaking up on this guy. The range on that is ridiculous. I was like here, and I fucking bit his head off. Longer than my tail. Okay, I can't break this floor. Someone is alerted, but I think it's just the scientist. Nope, there's synth up there. Ugh, I hate that these are not like 90-degree corners either, because that means they can start shooting before they round them. Again, don't think there's a sneaky way to get in there. I think I just have to run straight in. I wish I understood how to use that lunge accurately. I actually probably didn't want to do that because that was all my health. Thank you for your sacrifice, lady. Okay, so I'm assuming the artifact has been taken here by Chekhov's team. Somewhere around here. Ultimate predator that can survive the vacuum of space cannot survive small steam vents. Never mind the, the dragon getting dipped in molten iron and not dying. Fucking steam vents, that's enough to cook a bug. Okay. This is a dead end, clearly. Oh, nope. Door up here. The artifact. Now we have to what, like tuck it under an arm? Yeah, you having some trouble there?
Damn it, Richter, the pod's about to go. I've got it. Let's get the hell out of here. Chekhov, do you copy? Chekhov!
Go ahead.
I can't raise Rykov. There's some kind of interference here.
You are barely audible here.
Tell Rykov we have the artifact. Oh man, not again. And are on our way down to the extraction point.
Make it fast. The first charges will be going off any second now.
Shit. Everybody out. Double time to the lines. You don't have to ask me twice, baby.
I love that even in the cutscenes, their pathing gets stuck on door frames. I like the Xenomorph that was standing on top of him. So what does any of this have to do with us? Okay. Abandon the artifact and escape Pod 5 before it falls. So, the artifact, I guess, just stops being important. Rykov ended up selling it after all, because it never comes up in the main game.
Initiate combat.
Don't initiate combat. So we gotta get the fuck out of here. I don't know how we're gonna do that. Hopefully just by going back the way we get... Nope. That's dead end. Well, I hope we're not on a real time limit here. Because I have no idea where to go. What a hero. Am I just supposed to crawl around these? Because I tried that, it didn't work. Gotta stay on the ceiling. Oh, come on. Awkwardly avoid steam vents and then get shot. That is my fate. Haha. Where the fuck did that guy come from? I assume he opened a door. Like, coming over here was just so that door would open, I guess. Let me go out here. Really? They're gonna make me do the steam thing? Not that way, though. Maybe that way? No? Yeah, no, there's no way out from here. I kind of, like, don't care about the steam damage at this point. Okay. Just led back. I don't know, I thought there'd be like an obviously open door after that guy showed up, because he wasn't there before. Otherwise, do we have somewhere we can go in here? Like under the floor, maybe? Flow access. I mean, that looks like a way out down there. Also disorienting to have the constant explosions. So there's nowhere to go up here. I'm not even sure why this is here. No, that just goes around. There's no other doors in this room, right? I really wish there was some way to identify interactive stuff in this.
Initiate combat.
Okay, what? Someone's initiated combat with me. Where?
Hostile detected.
Oh, this guy's still alive. He was supposed to die. I feel like this has to be the way to go, though, because I couldn't get down here before. So why would they just have this pointless tunnel? Hold on. Is there anything else here?
Hostile detected.
No. I mean, I feel like going over here has to have a purpose. Because you go over here, there's 2 guys over here, then another one shows up. So that, to me, that indicates, yes, this is where you're supposed to be. But there's nothing here. There's no doors I can smash. I can't get down here. This spot over here doesn't have like a panel I can break or anything. Might have to go back to the old walkthrough. Alright, let me try looking at the floor. That thing looks important too, that flashing thing. But it doesn't do anything. Wouldn't it be funny if I was actually supposed to go through a door that guy came out of, but I was too slow, so it's just gone now? Alright. I mean, it looks like the ceiling has a tunnel that goes this way, but you can't actually get to it. You know, you can't fit through that tiny gap. And there's nothing else up there. There's so many just like, why the fuck did they even bother putting this here areas? Alright, well, walk through it is. Be back in a moment. Okay, so I know what I missed, and don't know how the fuck I was supposed to notice it, really. Because, hey, look, right here, there's a tiny little break in the grate, directly above the steam. Can't see it like this, and if you look like this, you're probably not going to notice it because it doesn't stand out. I don't know, maybe it's just me being unobservant. Ugh, I can't save when I'm standing like this.
Danger.
Hello? What does that sound? It sounds like a mech. Alright. I guess they didn't tell any of the combat synthetics to get out of here.
Damn it.
They're like, yeah, you guys just stay there and die. Even though I imagine they're not that replaceable this far out. You know, like, it's not like we can just easily get another shipment of these guys. Hey, that was a cool time to save. Thankfully, it does actually save your second last quick save. I'm actually just trying to jump on this guy using my pounce. Now, before the game actually loads enough for you to start hitting inputs, it already has me dead. So, save over that. See, like, you don't actually hit until the end of this. So I keep just bouncing off of this guy. How the fuck does anybody use this thing in multiplayer? The answer is by playing hundreds of hours of this game and nothing else. You ever notice that people who are, like, really good at, you know, given multiplayer game are people who never play anything else? Like, it's never like, oh, here's a couple different games I'm good at. It's like, no, this is the one fucking game that I can play and be good at it. So I never play anything else. Why is their head so hard to take off? How? How am I not hitting him? Tell me how this makes sense that that is not a hit. I'm actually getting stopped in midair by his body, and I'm not hitting him. He's still saying damage, though, so maybe I'm just not doing enough damage. Yep.
Danger.
Thought maybe I could throw them off by crouching.
Damage.
Or escape him, maybe, you know. Oh boy.
Initiate combat. Danger.
Did you see his head there? Like, twisted all around for a second. Like that. Even smashing them in the head doesn't kill them.
Damage.
You sometimes just get lucky and their, like, arm explodes.
Impact.
But otherwise, they just stand there. Unharmed. Because apparently the Predalien isn't that strong.
Damage.
Alright, it might also be the case that I've actually been aiming too low
Combat.
to get a head swipe.
Hostile detected.
Okay, tell me how that made sense. Tell me how him being exactly on the opposite side of this thing, he just shot through it.
Initiate combat.
I feel like there's a weird delay to damage, where it's like, well, they saw you 2 seconds ago and fired, so even though you're in cover, you still take the damage.
Initiate combat.
At least here, he's not quick on the trigger.
Hostile detected.
How did he get behind me?
Danger. Hostile.
The synthetics, though, very much feel like the anti-fun in this game when you're playing a Xenomorph in either campaign. Alright, now how do we get out of here? How do we get out of this pounding room? See, like, why did he get annihilated in one hit? But the other guys have just beaten their face and they're like, meh. There's a sentry gun down there. Sentry gun here. I need to consume thy flesh. In fact, I think that's the only reason she was there. Cool. It's just a ticking time bomb sentry. Is that a man? No. Fuck. And there's another one behind it. Don't know how I'm supposed to get past these. I guess just ignore them. Don't try to destroy the sentry gun and just keep going. Because there's a door over here.
Target.
The sentry guns are kind of also anti-fun because you usually don't really know like where they are targeting or whatever until you actually set them off. But they're a lot harder to tell that they're there until they start shooting you, unlike people who have a big aura around them. Excuse me? Who is shooting at me? If he's shooting at me through that fucking door frame and still hitting me, I'm not happy about that. Alright, sentry is deactivated. I'm gonna run straight at it. I'm going to leap straight at it.
Initiate combat.
God damn. I just keep bouncing off the goddamn ceiling. I'm like aiming almost as down as I can to do this, and I'm still hitting the ceiling. Yep. Because I was holding shift so I could jump properly, I stuck to one of those little things. Alright, sentry down.
Target acquired.
Sentry down. Meal acquired. Funny how they weren't giving me these kind of people to eat earlier when I actually needed the health. When it wasn't just a kill or die instantly situation like it is now.
Target acquired.
Okay. Now, where go? Oh, look. I was about to say, if that said sentry guns, I could have just gone in here. So that is security array, which was back here. There was like 4 doors that said that in the pounding room. So we go back to Pound Town. Oh, boy. There is no way I'm going to be able to fucking fight that. Is there 2 of them? Are you kidding me? What hateful developer made this game? I'm just running away. Abandon the artifact, disable the electricity to the girders, and escape. So, we have exoskeletons below, and we have minigun synthetics above. Like, come on. I think I can headbutt those guys. If you aim just right. Yeah, but the flamethrower will kill me no matter what, because you just keep burning forever. The Xenomorphs are extremely flammable. Of course, there's no point in trying to sneak up on them. They can just see me on the ceiling. I don't know if I can stun them. If I can tail stun them in the face. Wow. Okay, turns out they're not that safe. They should really have like a dome over their head. That makes things easier. Sentry gun. See, you can't hear it when the entire level is exploding. So the one thing that gives them away doesn't give them away here. I think this is our way out right here. Why? Why is he always on the side that I am? If I go this way, he's gonna be there. If I go the other way, he's gonna be there.
Damage. Target acquired.
Yeah, there's no way to know that there's a sentry in this room. Ahead of time. Is there another one? I think there's one right there. Okay, I don't hear another sentry. Security grid. Not connected. What? What? Wait, did I clip through it and explode because of the electricity? On today's episode of What the Fuck Do I Do in This Room? We try to figure out how to disable the electricity to the girders. Using absolutely no context clues except that there is an electric thing in the middle of the room. Now you would think this sign, this security grid sign, is at all relevant, but it's not. Okay, girders no longer electrified, I guess. That's fucking bizarre. So, like, you know, not the big obvious thing with electricity coming out of it, no. Just a random computer that you have to smash the keyboard for. I think that's it. September 23rd, 22:30, 7:02 a.m., somewhere aboard Pod 5. Is the artifact just gonna pull a spear and just fly off into space? No, I guess just a much less important warrior is going to secure it. Good job, children! Zeta Hive prevails, for once. Like, I imagine from the descriptions we got earlier that Zeta Hive is like the underdog hive in this area. Because their hive is all, like, crusty and weak. So this is something they can brag about to the other hives. Gateway Station, Earth. Weyland-Yutani Weapons Division Oversight Committee. Summary of meeting concerning the loss of Pod 5. You notice that this is one of the, I think, Narcissus class? Or is that the Nostromo? Loss of Pod 5 is a significant setback for operations on... God damn it. Rather than wait for an official explanation from Dr. Eisenberg, committee has authorized the immediate departure of a Class 2 investigative team and auditor for LV-1201 with the intention of conducting an independent investigation into the events leading to the severing of Pod 5. Until more data is available, the priority must be stabilizing something. Incident, -1 day, 7 hours, primary operations complex, LV-1201.
I'm not about to let this project get away from me. File that in your report.
You should be careful that it's not taken away from you, Doctor. Aside from the loss of Pod 5, there are disturbing rumors of potentially valuable relics turning up missing from the Zeta dig site.
I can assure you nothing of value has gone missing on my watch. The relic you have heard about, via rumor and innuendo, no doubt, was certainly of little consequence compared to the knowledge we are gaining from our Xenomorph studies.
I hope for your sake you're right, Doctor. The committee would not be pleased to know you allowed a potentially important discovery to slip through your fingers.
Is that the only time in the game that anyone says Xenomorph out loud? I feel like that's never come up in dialogue before. And thus, the artifact just sat in a cave somewhere, dumped by the Xenomorphs. I suppose we're going to get credits now for the expansion. So yeah, that was, that was pretty bad for all three campaigns. But like I said, that's kind of the impression I was given going in, that it was considerably lackluster compared to the original game, which is very well regarded. Not a lot of people seem to hold much love for Primal Hunt. Even on the multiplayer side of things, I think there is more people playing AVP2 than playing Primal Hunt. And part of the reason for that is that you can use sentry guns in multiplayer. So, that kind of is a fun killer, getting auto-killed by sentries. No music or anything, huh? Just silent credits staring at this artifact sitting on the ground. Larry Herring, I don't think you did a good job with the level design. Well, it depends, right? Is level design also including encounter design? Because really, my biggest problem with this was the encounters themselves being pretty lackluster, feeling kind of like, not very experienced mod makers style of encounters for games, where they're just like, you go into this room and then some stuff shows up, and then you go into the next room and some stuff shows up. There's no, interesting setups for these fights. And just going, hey, we're gonna make you a different type of Xenomorph, but it plays exactly like the other one and is not any stronger or anything, so there's no difference in playstyle. I mean, they even took steps to make the Predalien play more just like a regular Xenomorph than it did in the previous game, where at least they were supposed to be stronger, but limited by the fact that they can't climb on walls and shit in multiplayer. And didn't have the headbite insta-kill. What a bad credit sequence. That's not something I'm really irate a game on, is the credits sequence was especially boring, but it was just a still image of the relic sitting on the ground, not even like a ship in transit or anything. Yeah, so thanks for joining me for Aliens vs. Predator 2 Primal Hunt. Not great, not super enjoyable. I'm hoping that the mods for the original game are a little better, because like I said, I would like to check some of those out. A few maps that I've grabbed, and then we'll pretty much be done with AVP2. There's not really much else here. I mean, obviously there's the multiplayer, but despite assurances from a certain person who is often advertising, hey, look, the game is totally alive, look at this multiplayer match that I recorded, I've never really seen servers with people in them at the times that I've looked. Now, it could just be I don't know what time people are typically on for this, and, I'm more of a 3 a.m. kind of guy than a, 6 p.m. But if you search on here, you can see there is 3 servers for Primal Hunt, and every time I've checked, there's been one person in this server who is probably a bot or an AFK admin or whatever, and the other 2 empty. So I don't know when these games happen. Maybe there's a Discord where they keep track of that stuff, but that's the real reason I haven't covered multiplayer yet, is because I've never seen people on at the times that I've checked. So maybe someday we'll do a multiplayer match and I'll record it. There's not enough people in my Discord or in my YouTube viewership to put together our own match, apparently. No one seemed particularly interested in that, so that's a shame, but, I don't think I have a big enough audience to have that kind of pull to be able to put together a multiplayer match for a low community game. Anyhow, thanks for joining me. You all take care. See you around. Unfortunately, we have kind of gotten to the bottom of the barrel with alien stuff for the most part, so there's not a lot of great stuff left, which is why I'm doing Primal Hunt in the first place. But there's still a few things to look at, even if they're not going to be very good.